What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gigtainment. I'm starting to feel much better. I can finally breathe, even though I probably do sound a bit nasally still. That just comes with being sick. So today we're going to be reacting to a video from Miss Diamond Chanel. She thinks that she has found the highest paying gig app, and it's not Uber Eats or DoorDash. Well, just me knowing by now, if she thinks DoorDash and Uber Eats are high paying gig apps, we probably got a lot of work to do. And I'm probably going to be disappointed with the app that she picks to be the highest paying gig app. So let me just minimize myself here. Ooh, come on, catch it. There you go. And let's start the video.
I almost thought about gatekeeping this with the job market looking the way that it's looking, with these different side hustles like DoorDash, Uber, Instacart not paying anything. I have been on a search to find some real ways to make money. I found a new side hustle and I wanted to try it out to see, will this actually work? Can you make some sustainable money where you can actually pay some bills with it? So that's exactly what we are doing today. I am going to take you with me so that you can see my journey. I can give you some tips and I can tell you whether or not this new app is worth your time. So let's just jump right into it. Y'all, I'm feeling a little in over my head. Not gonna lie here. I thought this was gonna be a cute little quick video and I realized I'm doing a whole job right now. But that's all right. We in here. I'm excited. I wanted to try out this new app. I think it's pronounced Viho. They're basically like Amazon Flex. You go to their warehouse facility, they put the packages in your car or you put them in for yourself. I don't know. We're going to find out in just a second.
And disappointment just set in because VHO is nowhere near the highest paying gig apps. And I've done a whole lot of gig apps. VHO is nowhere near the highest paying. Matter of fact, that's one of the lowest paying gig apps, hour per dollars per hour ratio. Hands down, one of the lowest, especially when it comes to routed deliveries. Oh boy. All right. Let me calm down.
Second, you pick a blocked time and it's going to tell you how long that delivery is going to take and how much they're going to pay you. They have a 2 o'clock opening. It's 1:05, so I should be able to make it there in time after I do a couple door dashes, and then I'm going to total up how much money I made for today. Viho, that one's supposed to be $93, but it says it should take about 4 hours. So that rounds us out somewhere between $22 and $25 an hour. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to take you guys along with me and we're going to see, can you actually still make money with your car and just the phone? So let me go pick up this DoorDash order and then I'll be back. I see, right? So then we show up here and then you're in the facility. Okay, let's see. Doing this, and I'm putting it in the car. Update, we have all of these packages here. Our first stop is about 25 minutes away. I think I got about almost 50 packages. It's saying about 4 hours. Now, I forgot I need to go home and probably take my dog out. And I need lunch. I need lunch bad. It's about 2:37. It took me 30 minutes to put these packages in here and my trunk is completely full. You scan each package and it's going to tell you what stop it is. So I seen someone else recommending that you put all your first stops in the front and then, you know, your last stop sort of towards the back. And that works if the boxes fit, okay? And now the guy at the facility said, if you don't want these really big boxes, do your routes Wednesday through Saturday because then they're usually like the small clothes or whatever like that.
See, and that's the thing about VHO. VHO usually has large boxes, especially when it comes to the food delivery. I think it's what's that stuff called? Fresh Direct. When it comes to Fresh Direct, those boxes are pretty big. Those have to be placed in the trunk because they take up the most space. I see people when I used to do VHO, because I can't get back on it right now because they will not update my license for whatever reason. I don't really care about that. But when I was doing VHO, I saw people all the time trying to fit these gigantic boxes in these tiny ass cars. And boxes end up being crushed and broken. I'm pretty sure food was probably smushed and whatnot. I mean, these people with these little cars be trying to do the most. You know, I have a cargo van, so I can fit whatever they got. And it's easy for me to organize since it's a big van. But in these cars, it is hard to organize when you have a car. SUV, you can probably have a better chance of getting away with organizing it properly, but a car, nah, not at all.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little in over my head. Not gonna lie here. Okay, so they're saying 4.5 hours. So let's call it 5 hours. So they're saying about 8 o'clock. Damn. I'm feeling optimistic, but I need to eat. And I need to eat now. I'm thinking maybe I'll do about 10, 20 packages before I stop and get some food. You know, the things I do for y'all and for content. So go ahead and make sure that you like this video, okay? Okay, because I thought this was going to be a cute little quick video, and I realized I'm doing a whole job right now. But that's all right. We in here. We in here. I'm excited. So I might need another energy drink, but I'm up. Let's do it. Let's go. Very much hot. Shouldn't have worn this all black outfit. Very, very hot. On to the next update. I desperately needed water and coffee, and I desperately need food. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's 4:37. I needed that so bad. I think I'm on stop 12 or stop 11, and I'm an hour in. Now, some stuff happened, okay? My very first stop, the house is like right off of the highway, and they're doing construction, and the only entrance to get to the house, first of all, is up this huge hill. They're pulling up the gravel. Like, there's just no way for me to get up there. I can't even, like, I was thinking I'll park and try to walk up there. They pulled up the entire sidewalk. I have no clue how those people are even getting home. So that took up a hell of a lot of time. Long story short, I figured out that you could just go on to the next stop. So I went on to the next stop. Make sure you organize your stuff, because I didn't organize my stuff well enough, okay? Every stop.
That's probably the worst part, not being able to organize your stuff. And also the part where she says the first thing she said about her not being able to get into the driveway, you actually need to pull up to the house so you can take a picture of the address. And then you got to take a picture standing backwards of where the package is. I don't know why they do it. Well, I know why they do that, but it's really inconvenient when they're doing construction and you can't get to the damn house. So at least you can skip it, but you have to go contact the customer service or VHO's service to cancel out that delivery.
Stop at this point. I'm like, where's number one? Where's number two? I tried to find number 4. I still have no freaking clue where package 4 is, but I had to have scanned it because they won't let you even leave unless you scanned every package. I cannot find package 4. It's a whole job. I'll be back. We'll talk later. Bye. Another piece of advice, y'all. Get up in that gym. Some of these boxes are real heavy, y'all. Some of these boxes are real heavy.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering, like, why she don't have no cart? Because I see her, you saw she was holding a box on her shoulder. I'm like, could use a cart, But then again, she's doing VHO with a bunch of boxes, so she probably doesn't have space for a cart, which is another reason why I have a cargo van.
But I be in the gym, so, and then when y'all delivering, get y'all one of these little shoulder bags that I have, because I threw my keys in there, so I'm in and out, in and out, in and out. This is post coffee. So at this point, I have to stop, learn from my mistake, make sure all your obligations and all your ducks are in a row. I'm gonna come back. Problem, I'm a bit far from home, but I'm just gonna do this as fast as possible. I think they said, like, you have until midnight to finish all of these or whatever like that, but I think some of these are supposed to be done by 8. I don't know. I'm just going to try to make that happen. It's 5:16. I'll check back in. Okay, so I'm officially pulling back at home. 12:22 midnight.
Sheesh. She done went 4 hours over. God damn. 4 hours.
I learned a lot. I did a lot. And I'm gonna come back probably in the morning when I have a little bit more energy. I have some rest when my back isn't hurting, and we'll talk about it. Okay. So now that I have had some rest, I wanted to come back and just give you a conclusion, give you some tips, and tell you whether or not I believe this app is actually worth your time. I'm going to be honest and say that I don't actually remember when I signed up for this app. Like, I'm always trying to sign up for different things so that I could bring it to you all. And they put me on a wait list for like 2 weeks. And then I got a notification from them and I was like, oh, I completely forgot that I signed up for this. They ask you for your license. They ask if it's okay to do a background check. Took maybe 2 days later to have full access to the app and to schedule my first route, which is what you just saw. For my first time, I had a few hiccups, which is to be expected because this was not something I've ever really done before. It's a very similar process to Amazon Flex, I imagine. You get to, of course, control your own time, your own schedule. You don't have anybody breathing down your back. You really don't have anybody checking in with you. So you're fully independent. Now, with that being said, you also have to remember that you are using your own vehicle, but because you are working as a contractor, then you can actually get tax write-offs. So you can write off your mileage, you can write off your gas, and you can write off even your lunches while you are out there. So the best thing for you to do is really to make sure that you record.
Okay, well, correction. You can either write up your mileage or your gas. You can't write up both at the same time.
Everything, and there are apps out there that help you record your mileage and things like that for gig workers specifically. Secondly, another thing that you must keep in mind, though you get to do this independently, you're not getting the benefits. So you're not getting the dental, you're not getting the paid time off, you're not getting the 401k. So all of these things, again, is something that you have to take care of on your own. You're not paying the taxes, so you will have to take care of those things. Now, the pay pretty much comes out to $20 to about $25 per hour. So here's a few things that I learned. First of all, make sure that your day is clear.
Ooh, my bad. Sorry.
Okay. If you're going to be doing these deliveries, and especially if you're going to be picking up one of the like $100 delivery routes, or anything that says it's going to take you like 4 to 5 hours, please believe them that it is going to take you 4 to 5 hours. Actually add an additional hour on top of that just for you to get some lunch, for any mishaps that might happen in between. Once you pick up those packages, you now have products that people spent their hard-earned money for, and they need to be delivered. So long story short, when you pick up them packages, baby, you are committed to it. It took me a long daggone time. So I say that just to say, clear your schedule when you do this. Very important. I should have put packages 1 through 20 towards the front of my car and know exactly where every package is, because some of them I just kind of like threw around and I just wasn't thinking about it and then went off to each stop. It takes you a lot longer for you to like going through the back seat like this, like, oh, where's package 7? I can't find 7, I can't find 4, and that takes up so much more time. So towards the end of the night, once I started like the process of elimination, getting some packages out there, I started organizing them like, okay, packages 20 through 30 are sitting right here at this point, okay? And I have them like stacked up right next to each other. So as soon as I go to stop number 20, boom, out. Just shell out the packages and keep it pushing. Once I was able to do that, I was busting the packages down, okay? I was getting them out the car quick, fast, and in a hurry. The beautiful thing was a lot of the deliveries were going to residential homes, and it's like I could have 2 packages that need to be delivered on the same exact street, and then the third package on the street right next to it. Now, the ones that gave me like absolute hell were the apartment buildings. It was a mess. I dreaded every apartment building that I went to, okay? And I had a situation where it was a lot. So I'm just saying, when it comes to apartment buildings, number one, when you're choosing a route and you know your area, make sure that you're not choosing a route that you know has a bunch of apartments. Okay,
Yeah, but that's the thing about VHO. VHO doesn't really tell you exactly where, excuse me. VHO doesn't really tell you where you're going to be delivering at. All they have on the map is basically a bunch of little round red dots that show you where the locations are. that doesn't really mean anything because you don't know if it's an apartment, you don't know if it's a house, you don't know what it is until you actually get there. And the thing about Veho is they will send you very, very far away. Very far away. Like she said, they sent her 25 minutes to get to her first stop. In my opinion, Veho is actually one of the worst routed delivery apps. I've done 3 delivery apps: Amazon Flex, Roadie XD, and Veho. Veho's the worst. I'll tell you straight up. Veho, hands down, is the worst. And it is nowhere near the highest paying gig apps. For me, the highest paying gig app that I've ever, well, the highest paying order that I've ever had on a gig app was from Expedite, formerly known as Delivered, which was a catering order that I was paid out $453 picking up from Jersey Mike's, and it went like a mile and a half. $454 in 1 mile. So yeah, probably need to do some more research on some more gay guys because Veho is probably again one of them loser apps. I don't like it. I haven't done it in a very long time. Can't get back on it due to my license, but I don't really care at this point. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think is the highest paying gig apps? Because my top 3 for right now is Delivered, no Expedite. As much as I don't like to say this, it's Roadie and Frayt. Those are my top 3 highest paying gig apps. So let me know yours in the comments below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.